Hello class, Mr. Geisler here, and now we're going to talk today about the distance formula. For any 2 points, okay, the distance formula is how far something is apart. Now, if I told you that you had a point here and a point here, and that this was 5 and this was 10, you could easily say that 10 minus 5 is 5, that the distance between these 2 points is 5. But what if we're given a coordinates, okay, in the plane? Then it's a different story. Sometimes lines might go like this, or they might go like this, and it depends upon the angle that they're at. So it's sometimes not so easy to find. So the distance formula for any 2 points, x1, y1, x2, y2, is this right here. The distance is the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared, okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to put these numbers in, okay? Substitute them into this and find the answer, how far they are from each other. So first of all, this is x1, y1, 0, 0. So I'm going to put 0 in for here and 0 in for here. So I'm going to write this down. The distance equals the square root, okay? And I'm going to find out, okay, what each one of these is, all right? So I'm going to just put the numbers in. So x1 is 0. What's x2? x2 is 8. So it's going to be 8, take away 0, okay? What about y2? y2 is 6. y1 is 0. So that's going to be 6 minus 0. And now I just do the math. So I go 8 minus 0, 8 take away 0, that's not too hard. That is 8. So I'm going to go like this. 8 squared plus 6 minus 0, which is 6 squared. Now notice I did the parentheses first. Now I'm going to do the exponent second. Remember, we're still following this PEMDAS, right? When we simplify or evaluate. 8 squared is what? 8 squared comes out to be 8 times 8, which is 64, plus 6 squared, which is 36. Now, what's 64 plus 36? Some of you might be able to do that in your head. That comes out to be 100. The square root of 100 asks what times itself gives you 100. And in this case, the distance would be 10. So the distance between these 2 points is 10. Okay? What about the second one? Okay, now we have some negative numbers in here. I'm going to label these. I'm going to make this one x1, y1, this one x2, y2, and that kind of makes it simpler than looking up here. So I'm going to label my points. This is the first point, this is the second point. So again, I'm still using this distance formula, so I'm going to put my numbers in here, okay? So the distance is equal to the square root, okay, of x2 is negative 8. So I'm going to put that in there, negative 8, minus x1, which is negative 10. Notice that just because there's a minus sign here, this is still a negative 10, okay? Negative 8 minus negative 10. Now plus, okay, this over here comes out to be 6 minus 2, y2 minus y1, 6 minus 2 squared. Now, negative 8, this is a negative, negative is a positive. So this comes out to be negative 8 plus 10, which is 2 to the second power. Okay? Plus 6 minus 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 squared. Now finally, 2 squared is 4. Plus 4 squared is 16. 4 plus 16 is 20. Square root of 20. Now here's the thing. Can I simplify this down? I can. What goes into 20 that I can take the square root of? 4. So I can make this the square root of 4 times the square root of 4 times what gives you 24 times 5. So this is the square root of 4, which comes out to be what? 2. So this is our simplified answer, 2 times the square root of 5. And we're going to use the distance formula today to find the distance between 2 points.